What up, players? So, want to talk to you guys about some trade talks that they're talking about. It's hot right now. Today's the first day of, they could do trades. So, let's get right into it. So, we're gonna talk about Dennis Schroder to the Lakers. Is that what the Lakers need? Is that what they should go for? Well, I mean, they already went for it. They just need to sign it or confirm it, but. Is this a move they should have done, or should have done something different? So the big question is this right here: should they have signed Dennis Schroder, or should they have kept Rajon Rondo and paid him a little more? Let's start off with Rondo. Let's start off with what he has done, last year. So last year, Rondo, he was injured for some of the season. He was like whatever during the season. Didn't really do much. Playoffs, he got way better. Obviously, he was putting in work. People kind of playoff Rondo, which he deserved to get called that. And in the finals, he stepped up. He was one of the reasons we won some of the games. He was doing some good plays when the Lakers were struggling, and he gave them that boost. Yeah. So let's look at his stats from last year. So last year, he averaged 20 minutes per game. Averaged 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Right. He shot 41%. Let's do 42% from the field goal and 33 from 3-point line. I mean, that's, if you look at his numbers complete, it's like I don't think you want to pay him more for those numbers. You know what I mean? You basically just want to pay him more because of what he does in the playoffs, because he's gonna step up. Right, so now let's look at Dennis Schroder. What has he done? So Dennis Schroder played for the OKC last year, putting up good numbers. He was a candidate for Sixth Man of the Year. He was balling out with CP3. He was playing good. His numbers were he was playing 30 minutes per game, which was with 10 more minutes than Rondo plays. He's averaging 19 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, and 4 assists. But he's shooting 47 from the field goal and 38.5 from 3-point line, which is better than Rondo on every category, I think, except for the assist. I think Rondo just has one more assist, and he averages one more assist. So do I think they should have kept Rondo, or should they move on for Schroder? I like Schroder. I think Schroder is the right move to make, just because Schroder's probably gonna play better all year long. He's probably gonna have better games, more better games than Rondo did last year. They both kind of have almost kind of the same game type. They're kind of like scrappy players. They're not the tallest. Like they kind of have like the same scrappy type of play. But I like Schroder. How old is Schroder, bro? He has to be younger than, he's 33, I think. Yeah. Well, I think Schroder's he's just gonna have play better overall. With the Lakers, and he's a good fit too. He's a good point guard. He can shoot the three. Way better than Rondo does. I feel like he's a better scorer than Rondo. Schroder can still pass the ball. What Rondo has is, obviously his leadership, his IQ. I think some of the Lakers players like them, like Kuzma. A lot of players were saying that he was helpful beside LeBron James. So yeah, I think Rondo brings more like the mental aspect of the game. You know, and Schroder brings in more like more of the game. You know, more physical. But yeah, I think Dennis Schroeder is the right move to make. I don't think you want to pay Rondo more. I think Dennis Schroeder, you know, he just came off a great season. You know, he was about to be sixth man of the year. Um, he might be sixth man of the year this year if he signs with the Lakers. Um, and win the championship again. That would be dope. And they're only gonna get rid of Kuzma and Daniel Green, which they both played pretty bad last year in the finals. I'm not gonna lie. So it's not even it's a win-win. It's a win-win for the Lakers. Hopefully they're able to re-sign the other players. But yeah, I like the Dennis Schroeder signing. If Rondo wants to leave, they're saying he's probably gonna go to that Atlanta, or the Clippers. Don't matter. Lakers are gonna win it. They're gonna go back to back. They might even three-peat. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to hear, and subscribe to your boy. Peace.